So today we're going exploring, and just in case we go missing or you find our dead bodies 15 years from now, you can pull up this recording on my phone.
Thanks for conquering the devil, Greg.
The Blair Witch Project, Lauderdale, Mississippi version 2.0. But yeah, we're just going to, what is it called? Lauderdale Springs?
Well, we're going to the Confederate Cemetery.
Confederate Cemetery.
I don't know where Lauderdale Springs is.
This area, neck of the woods, is considered Lauderdale Springs, I believe. That's tied to that, or it's in Lauderdale, Mississippi. So it makes sense that they would call it Lauderdale Springs, I suppose. But anyway, we're going to the old Confederate Cemetery today. Then we're going to go get some breakfast. Then we may go to a couple other places. So yeah, we'll just bring you guys along with us. So stay tuned. We're here at the Meridian Civil War Trail. Yeah.
It says
Meridian Civil War Trail. 9. So I guess
there's. Get lost and y'all never see us again. We're on Trail 9.
We're on Trail 9. We're in a 2013 Chrysler 300. There's another road right here that just keep going. It looks like this may be like the main entrance because this is a paved road that we're coming up to here. It's right in front. Okay, so we just got out of the car. The car's right there. Walked up the hill here, and there are a bunch of graves going all the way down the hill here underneath these trees. Neither of us have ever been here before. What does it say? Oh, wow. Really? Holy crap. Really?
This man died of chronic diarrhea. This
Oh,
was
Lord.
gunshot.
Damn, that's a hell of a way to...
Tuberculosis, fever.
I figured there's a lot of tuberculosis.
Typhoid fever, pneumonia, gunshot. Look at all the typhoid and
Okay, what's this?
typhoid fever.
Lauderdale Springs Confederate Cemetery. Lauderdale Springs Confederate Cemetery is owned by Winnie Davis, Chapter Number 24, United Daughters of the Confederacy. The members of the UDC chapter have provided this display of the names, units, dates, and deaths, in many instances, the cause of death of 872 of the soldiers who are buried in this cemetery. Wow. 870.
This is from the 60s.
Well, some of them lived, until, probably just before we were born, probably a few of them just after.
62 is the earliest date I've seen.
62. Well, we were born in 67, so, yeah, but there's 872 soldiers of the Confederacy are buried here, laid to rest. And there's 872 people. That's what it looks like.
It's just unreal.
This place has like this really peaceful vibe.
Isn't it though?
It's just dead quiet. Dead quiet. And I didn't mean to say that actually, but that does explain it. It's really, pun intended. It really is very, very peaceful here. I just kind of wanted to film this tree. It's very unique. It appears to be a spruce tree or cedar tree, and it is really, really freaking huge.
And if you come over here, Daddy, be careful. There's ants right there.
Okay, but I have to give the people who operate this facility credit. This place is extremely well kept. It's gorgeous. I'm assuming that the year that is, most of them just have 1 year on them, and I'm assuming that's the year that they would have passed away. I'm guessing. But a lot of 1834, 1831, some of them are so far in the ground now you can't really read, but there's a lot of privates most of these, the rank was private, it appears. Order sergeant.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is. Private. Man, you did not want to be a private in the Civil War, evidently. Sarge Jasper Lawrence, CO, I guess Colonel, maybe. His has got the date of birth and the date of death. Some of these more recent, well, I guess are maybe newer ones. Oh, wow. Hey, babe, come over here.
He was born August 18th, 1843, and died August 19th, 1864.
Wow. Yeah, most of these guys were really, really young. Yeah, most of these guys look like they were, yeah, most of these guys in their 20s. There's like an additional creepy vibe over here, because from like this point right there, there's a walkway right here in between, and everything, it appears, from this section over all says unknown. Unknown U.S. soldier. So they probably don't even have, all these are marked as unknown. See if I can focus in on that for you. But it just says unknown. Literally hundreds of them. Unknown U.S. soldier. They probably didn't even know if they were Confederate or Union soldiers. And so they're just completely unmarked, and it just says unknown U.S. soldier from this point on down the hill. And it looks like the ones toward the corner, the right corner going down the hill there, are probably older than, some of these appear to be older than others. So, wow. You know, you really don't, you know, and that's just the people that died in this area. I mean, this is not, you know, the Civil War was just, man, devastating. Crazy.
There's no unrest here.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think if there was like any spooky thing or any kind of unrested thing has been acknowledged and taken care of, this is probably one of the most peaceful places I've ever visited.
Me too.
I mean, it's just, with the exception of an occasional car driving by, I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous property, very, very well maintained. It is beautiful, peaceful, no bad vibes or anything like that.
No,
It's very, very sad because of the acknowledgement of these men and women, I'm assuming, and children maybe even possibly, but soldiers who passed away, and we really don't have any idea who they were. But they are here, and they are resting. Crazy. Here, chicken. Was that a chicken? It sounded like a rooster. Rooster banshee off in the. But there's a clear walkway here between the left side are people who are identified, and then the right side of unidentified soldiers. Wow. This is really, don't want to say cool. It's just different. I'm glad we came here though. So I guess we can show this. Lauderdale Springs Confederate Union Cemetery, hospital site and burial spot of 1,020 CSA and 80 Union men wounded at Shiloh, Corinth, Iuka, Jackson, Bakers Creek, Vicksburg, and in Forest, North Mississippi battles. It was presented by members of the Winnie Davis, chapter number 24 UDC owners. So this is still privately owned, I guess, or the property is still owned by Winnie Davis, or members of the Winnie Davis chapter number 24 UDC. So yeah, beautiful facility. It really is a very peaceful, beautiful place. If you're in Lauderdale County, Mississippi, just north of Meridian, we're probably 20 miles from the Meridian Naval Air Station, 20 or 25 miles. You may want to, you can just Google Lauderdale Springs Union Cemetery, and it will bring you right here. It is just off of Kewanee Road, if you're ever interested in visiting the place. Sorry for the glare, but the sign here, Meridian Civil War Trail. Once a popular resort, Lauderdale Springs became a Confederate hospital and cemetery. Markers pay tribute to 1,020 Confederate and 80 Union soldiers, although local historians believe no Union troops are actually buried here. Lauderdale Springs Confederate Union Cemetery. Then there's one of those scanning things. Scan for more information about this marker, or go to visitmeridian.com/Civil War 9. So I noticed all the markers here. Evidently there's maybe another section of this, because the trail coming in here said 9 as well, and this is marked as 9. So maybe there's more to this somewhere. I'm not sure. I said I'm an Alabamian, just visiting. We're living here. We live here now, but I'm not familiar with the area that well. So there's the flagpole, with no flag flying, of course. I'm sure they probably have to deal with theft and everything, because we're out in the middle of the country here. I mean, but this place is, as you can tell, even this side that has no graves or anything like that, is extremely well maintained. Beautiful, beautiful place.